So your guys' new single, Rain Don't Come, it goes on sale tomorrow, Friday, April 8th. How excited are you?
So excited because this is probably one of the most interesting songs we've ever made, and I think people are really going to love it. It's very eclectic, and we're just happy to have new music out.
So I want to know, what was the inspiration behind the song?
Initially, it was just to come up with a song. You know, every song is different in how you come up with them. Sometimes you have a phrase or something, and you build a song off of a phrase, or sometimes you just have a musical part. And in this case, it was a musical part that kept evolving over time. And then when it came to writing lyrics and melody, we started going with the theme of theoretically being in a desert. I mean, you could take it literally, but the whole concept was sort of trying and not always achieving what you want, and so you try harder and you try harder. But then it ended up having a really nice meaning that represented things we all go through, and also in some odd way the drought that we have in California. Not that it was meant to be about that, but it kind of worked out in our favor in that case.
So the music video for it drops on April 15th. Am I right on that?
Yes.
Okay. I got to preview it. I love it.
Awesome.
I thought that was just awesome. I love the Native American vibe you guys kind of have behind it. What was the inspiration for that?
Well, Dustin, you want to take this one?
Yeah. So it's funny. We had been conceptualizing the video for probably close to a year. Since we started working on the song, we would sit there and be like, oh, what about this or what about this? And Kendall kind of came up with the idea of him being in the desert, searching for water and, not being able to find anything. So it was really something that had just kind of evolved over really the course of working on the song and the ideas and everything. And then their team behind it was really just a mix of all of our friends. We have some really talented family and friends and everything, and everybody kind of pulled together, and we shot the video out in the middle of the desert, literally the middle of the desert. We were 23 miles off of the road. Wow. There was nothing around us. So yeah, I'm really stoked on it. I think it's a beautiful video, and it's our first real official video for a song. So it's a big move for us.
Yeah, I think it turned out great. And Kendall, I got to say that your shoes in that video, I love them. Those are the coolest shoes ever.
I mean, do you really want to know the quick story behind those shoes?
Yeah, kind of.
Those are my roommate's shoes, and we were putting together a wardrobe concept for the video, and it was the only thing I didn't have was shoes that looked old like that, and because it was supposed to be a period piece, you can kind of tell, but he was like, oh, I have these boots, you can have them if you want, and I was like, okay, and then sure enough, they ended up being a pretty big focal point of the video.
I think they're awesome. I love them. So we had a bunch of questions come in from our Mix Insiders, and the big one was, do you guys have any plans to go on tour?
Yeah, tour is the most important part of our job for sure. To go play new music on tour is equally important, but yeah, we have a lot of stuff planned for this year. We have a lot of stuff overseas. I know the people in the States get bummed out about that, but we're making sure that we have some stuff in the States. And I mean, for us, we're an independent band, so we have to go, where people are really waiting to see us and haven't seen us yet. So we kind of have to cover as much ground as possible. But yeah, of course, I mean, the States is our home, and that's where we plan on doing tours for the rest of our lives. So I think sometime this year we'll have some good, solid plans about playing in the States.
That's awesome. I know I had countless tweets come at me from your fan club in Italy. They're like, when are they coming back to Italy? And I'm just like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think we've even been gone from there a month. We just got back.
They love you. Do you guys have plans for a new album release date yet, or just kind of taking it one single at a time?
Well, we have plans for an album. We don't have a release date for it yet. The main thing that we're focusing on right now is this single and the video and everything that surrounds that. But I'd be lying if I said that it wasn't already in the works. Actually, a lot of those pieces are already a part of the puzzle. So it's definitely in there. We just don't have a release date yet.
Okay, cool. It's good to know that there's one in the works.